Welcome to another episode. Joined by Minzy and Tabo. Gentlemen,
What
what's
up? What
happening?
up, Vince?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
When I'm joined by Minzy and Tabo, we are gonna be discussing basketball. And yeah, man, guys, like, how was the weekend for you guys? Besides ball,
As in,
in general.
as in the weekend,
Yeah, the weekend, man.
I was chilled, bro. Actually, I didn't do much. I think I was home.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Tabo.
Yeah,
same old, bro. I think I was also home. Just chill, drank at home, watch soccer. Nothing special, bro. Nothing
Alright.
special.
Alright. Nah, no, at least United got the W net, our dog. Even though the Ismini is up, but hey, we still got the
Bro,
W.
it's all good. We need a clean sheet. That's what
Ish,
we
dog.
need. Just to boost up the confidence. Yeah, and a clean sheet. But it's a story for another day for sure.
Yeah. And what up, boy Wavy? Thanks for joining. Guys, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Here we go, gentlemen. So, All-Star Week. That's what I wanted us to discuss, guys. Because, of course, that is a big topic of conversation.
Yeah.
Let's start off with the rookie game. I'm not sure if you guys watched the rookie game, but like Rising
I
Star
watched
Challenge.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rising Star games are always ass though, man. They're just whack. They've never been dope for me, so they don't
Yeah.
mean much to me, bro. They're so boring. Like, yeah, they're not interesting games.
Yeah.
Never been.
Yeah, dude, but
The
there
whole,
was
the
a
whole
time.
format is different, eh? I
Yeah, the
think the
whole
whole
format.
format is just
All
it
of
should have
it.
just been a standard game, man. Just a standard
Yeah,
game, not this,
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, I know. Cool. Then I won't lie to you. I also saw glimpses of it. I was like to myself, should I wake up this early for this game? And I was like, nah, not a chance. But anyway, yeah. Moving on from that, there was the Taco Bell Skills Challenge, guys. I for one thought that was dope. I thought this concept that they had this time around, where it was three teams. It was the Cavaliers, the rookies, as well as the Antetokounmpo brothers. Like, how did you guys check that one out? That
I never
before
do skills challenge. I won't lie.
you don't watch them, dog.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I'll check
Yeah.
it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, see, bro. I thought it was fine when that time.
Now I watched it, man. I think I watched the highlight, not the whole
Yeah,
thing. The highlights, of
yeah,
course. I think it was dope. I like what Cleveland did. I thought from the word go, they were going to take it. They were just
yeah,
happy. Those guys were happy to be there. Those guys are
yeah.
really happy to be there.
Yeah, no, that's so true, bro. And then the Kumpo brothers, bro, like
I call it. Call it.
What happened?
Come, come on, bro. Come on.
What happened?
hey, I know. You see with Tabo's reaction, it
Bro.
explains it all, bro. Like
But they went good.
It's not a
yeah,
dunking competition. It's not a layup competition. It's not a hyping competition, bro. It's none of
yeah,
the above. So they had no chance, bro. They had
yeah, I
zero.
know. And I just feel like they were way too over reliant on Giannis.
Come on.
They just exposed themselves on how much they really lack, from a skills standpoint. Because I feel like the skills challenge, it's just an all-round thing. It tests your
Yeah.
shooting, it tests your dribbling, laying up. It's quite for me. I thought it was very interesting. And I did expect Cleveland to win because all three players are so used to playing with one another, and at the same time, with a guard like Darius Garland, doing his thing, as well as Mobley with he's the one who won at the end. He shot
Yeah.
the shoot from the halfway line. And then as well, DJ Khaled as well. He also, did his thing. As expected, I expected him to fumble as well. Like I didn't.
Come
I
on,
just.
bro. Come on. I
But
think it's 2-0 now with the air balls right now. Like national
yeah,
2-0.
yeah. But for me, guys, like I like the spirit star DJ Khaled. He's a guy who even if I bet in confidence, you know what I mean. You know,
Yeah.
he's always like in the zone. He's like a happy chappy, you know. And then another question, you know, last two events were the dunk contest as well as the 3-point contest. Let's start off with the dunk contest. Menzi, I'm not sure if you watched the
Yeah,
dunk
obviously,
contest.
obviously, it was ass. What a terrible event.
Preach.
Yeah, disgraceful, bro. It was actually
Dude,
disgraceful.
did
Yeah.
you guys see Shaquille O'Neal? Like
What did he do?
he was so like disappointed, you know,
It was a
on
disgrace,
how
bro.
bad
Yeah.
it was. All those dunks for me weren't even tens. They were just giving out tens for the sake of giving out tens, bruh.
Bro. And they were making so many mistakes as well. Like they were missing a lot of dunks as well, man. It was just whack. It
Yeah,
was whack, bro.
Epic fail.
yeah. When I just personally feel like for the dunk contest, you know, they can't just I think they should be selective on who enters, you
Yeah.
know. At the end of the
Yes.
day, yeah, because right now, bro, like I won't lie to you, I kind of expected it to be underwhelming because of the players that were selected. I mean, we spoke of
Mm,
Miles Bridges, we spoke of Ja Morant, even Westbrook,
mm.
bro. I think Westbrook would kill
Anthony
you.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
See
Edwards,
Anthony
bro.
Edwards, bro. Like
Bro.
there's so many slashes in this league. And then they're gonna bring Cole Aboban. Who's that guy? The guy who won
Obi Toppin.
Obi
yeah,
top.
Tobin. They've got home. Who's this guy?
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. You see, even
Cole
the
Anthony.
Cole Anthony.
And
Like
that guy
those
from
guys,
Golden State, Joan or something.
dude, but
You
he's
want
not
us
even. Yeah, exactly. But those guys aren't known for dunking. You know, they're just
Dog.
players that we know in the NBA. Pair. They don't have a specialty in any way. They're not known
Well,
for dunking.
Obi is known for dunking, but still.
No, but
dunking in
okay.
the game, guys, and styling is two different things. All
Thank you.
those guys can dunk in the game. Anyone can dunk in the game because you have someone
Yeah.
like Steph Curry where they'll double team him, and then Yakata, Toli Bola, and
Yeah.
Kumis, you know, like someone off guard, like Rudy Gobert, you might catch
Yeah.
him sleeping there for a second. But
Mm.
style wise, those guys had zero style. And Obi Toppin was the only one we knew he can bring out the style, but I expected more from Jalen Green, for example.
Yo.
From him specifically, I expected something like buck crazy, like Ja
Mm.
Morant crazy. Got that disappointing as usual, but it is what
Yeah.
it
I know that's true. Like I just feel like since the Zach Levine and Eric Gordon dunk contest, like the dunk contest haven't yet lived up to the hype that we expect them to live up to. Because I mean, that's the last what again challenge at the end of an all-star game. And so you expect there to be fireworks, bro.
Yeah.
And D Wade even spoke. He was an announcer, D Wade, who I think is a good announcer. Hey, I'm surprised at how good he is at presenting D Wade. Like he's very entertaining. He did mention that they should switch the 3-point contest with the dunk contest because the dunk contest in J of late in J it's not fire. But I think it can still be fire if only if they are selective, you know, instead of
Yeah.
them just
Mm.
J. But
Mm.
Anyway,
yeah. And of course, even what you mentioned about being a trick dunker as well as dunking in the game are two opposite
yeah.
things, you know. But I still think Ants would have done something way better than what we saw.
Yeah, he definitely
That's
would
just
have.
Facts.
yeah. And then the 3-point contest, gents. I mean, Cat, no one saw that coming. Let's be honest, guys.
I didn't see it coming as well.
We had this discussion prior, you know, in a prior episode where we were like like we were just guessing as to who's gonna win. And yo, Carl Anthony Towns, guys, like, wow.
Shouldn't have been in that contest, but yeah.
I'm choke artists, bro. Those shooters are choke artists. Don't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. We need to investigate all of
Yeah.
them. All of them. Patty Mills disappointed. Thought he was
Yo.
gonna be a sleeper.
Yeah.
Dog, like they're literally disappointed. And Carl Anthony Towns, he just went there and he was like, dude, I'm having fun and I'm just gonna just chuck it. The crazy part is he broke even the record for the most
Yeah.
points. And that's
What?
even
Yeah.
imagine ever
Ever.
in the 3-point contest. and that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
And to
mad.
think about it, he could have shattered it even more in that last round, but he ended up
Mm.
missing, I think, the last 3 baskets, the last 3 shots. But he
Yeah.
deserves it, man. I believe I think, yeah, man. He's as a big man at consistency. I give it to him. Not the
Yeah.
best, greatest shooter, not the self-proclaimed greatest big man shooter of all time, but as
Yeah.
a big man, I'm giving him consistency as a big man. He's been doing it throughout his career.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, he has been. He has been. And as you can see, Water Boy Wavy find it very hard to believe, though. You're
I
gonna
think
say,
he won because he had the least to lose, man. It's like
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
the least to lose. Everyone else was feeling the pressure to be
oh yeah,
something. He was like, I
yeah,
don't. If he could have bricked, and no one would have been like a scat, but he
yeah,
didn't.
exactly. Yeah,
So
yeah,
he was
yeah,
really, yeah, man.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I don't even that one, bro. Like guys who we expected to show up didn't show up at all. Because even Trey Young as well. I mean, he like they were missing shots that they regularly sink in rather, and all of a sudden they breaking. But it's routine. I think nerves also play a huge role. I mean, it's a full arena, all eyes are on you.
no, bro. Some of those
Yeah,
guys have been all-star players.
uh,
Trey, come
they
on,
do
bro.
this. They
Trey,
do this every night, bro, in
come
front
on,
of
dude.
people.
What did Trey do to the Knicks at the Garden,
Dog at
bro?
the
Are
garden.
you telling me about All-Star
Dog.
Weekend fans? Come on.
Dog.
I would say this, guys. There's a time. It's time bound as well. Like there's a countdown, so you have to be quite quick. You have to.
Nah, dog.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
Not choke healing, your choke artists, all of those shooters, the choke artists, that's it. You know,
Dude,
yeah.
it's
they should have
terrible,
came through. They should have all came through. Already we having a shit dunk contest. We didn't know what the dunk contest we're gonna have.
bro.
Celebrity game, we don't know half of those guys who are playing.
Yeah,
Bro, this
Format
All Star
wise,
was just off, man. Nothing was
yeah,
wrong. I didn't. It's losing its funk. I don't know, man.
yeah,
Something about this All Star is just ass, bro. I think
yeah,
NBA players they're starting to think they're too cool for the All Star weekend, bro. That's just the feeling I'm getting. Just players thinking they're too cool for the All Star weekend, bro. And I'm just like, they're not. It's not. They don't take it as serious as they used to. It's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever to them, and I could feel that, man. They don't care, and you can feel that. That's why they're getting all these weird people to replace them. It's just getting
yeah.
weird, man. Like,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I do agree with you, but I just want to ask, NJ, does making the All Star team also affect your bag, or is it
it
all
does.
NBA?
No,
yeah,
no. Being an all-star does affect your contract, like as a
Yeah,
negotiating high. It does. It's a big deal
yeah.
to be an all-star. It's a big
Mm.
deal, bro.
I,
All NBA is obviously bigger, but
bigger,
all-star
of course.
contributes to that. It does, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
players.
yeah,
I'm sure there's a bonus on everyone's contract, bro. You make All Star, we're gonna
Definitely,
give you
bro.
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Mm.
you guys are actually are right. I think I just asked a very stupid question there. Because at the end of the day, I'm not sure if you guys saw the ceremony or saw the highlights of the top 75 players
Mm.
who
Yeah, I
were
saw it.
introduced.
They
Yeah,
mentioned how many all-star appearances, no?
yeah, they always mention
Yeah.
that, and they mention the points, of course. Sorry, the what's this? The rings, the amount of rings that you've won. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
but I still feel like, ish, man, like the exclusions of players like Dwight Howard as well as Kyrie Irving for me,
T Mac,
ish,
T
T
Mac,
Mac,
Buffett.
bro,
Come on.
Tracy McGrady, dog. Like,
Mm.
even the other Splash brother, dog. Yeah. The other Splash brother, who Clay Thompson is also not part of the 75.
Come on, bro. Come
Guys,
on.
I just feel like we fortunate enough that we've seen. I think majority of the guys that were inducted, we've actually watched these guys play.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think Anthony should have been on the top 75, man. I think it was
Not
too.
not
yet.
I think it was
Yeah,
premature.
yeah, it's premature for Melo, bro. Don't get it wrong. I'm with Menzi on that. I
wow.
love Melo. I really love Melo. I know what he's done. I know how consistent he's been.
Top 10 in scoring,
But
isn't he?
no, I think it's
Wait,
just
wait, Tabo, Tabo, who are you referring to right now?
Melo.
Oh no, I said Anthony Davis. And I don't think Anthony Davis should have been on that top 75 list.
I'm on Melo,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Melo,
Oh,
yeah.
really? See,
Ah,
Melo's argument is that he's top 10 in history with points. That's a big one. That's
Yes,
a big
that's his
plus.
argument. What
Huh?
else? What else?
Yeah, that's basically it. He's obviously he's
in
good.
the Olympic
He's good, but
Games,
yeah,
in
it's
the
the points
Olympic
thing.
Games, doesn't he have the most medals? He's got the most
Oh,
points.
okay.
No. Actually, KD has now because KD broke
KD
his
has the most
record
points, yeah.
in the most
But
points.
yeah, I think it's that top 10, bro. That top 10 in points is a tough place to get
Hmm.
to. So I think they gave it to him because of that. They're like, nah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
When you think
Man,
you don't think Melo?
over Dwight? Over Dwight?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
Dwight also has a bit
Over
of a
Dwight,
place.
guys. Yeah,
That's why I say
you have to choose one out. One has to go. Melo or Anthony. Melo or
no.
Anthony.
I
Right
say
now.
remove Anthony and put Dwight. Dwight can be
Yeah,
at 75.
I agree with you,
Anthony
bro.
should have gone, man. Anthony Davis does not
Then
yet.
Yeah,
then
it's
Melo
not even.
then
Yeah.
Melo drops out for T-Mac. Standard. Yeah, put him on T-Mac. Let me know. Then that's a fair
Yeah,
trade,
but
guys.
yeah, T-Mac had a run in the NBA. Didn't he make it to the
Yeah,
finals? He almost won, eh?
I think
Didn't
so.
he
With
make it to a finals with
with
Rocket?
Yao.
Yeah. He almost got a chip, but didn't. Or something.
Guys,
I don't know.
but
And he
T-Mac
created
with
and he created the alley oop to yourself. He did that first in the NBA. He was the
Come
first
on,
guy
bro.
to do that.
come on, bro. Come on.
Wow.
That's the NBA logo right
and
there, you know.
and he scored like 14 points in like 30 seconds. Didn't need like kind
Yeah,
of like
Come back win.
come back win. Like I mean, he did
Come
crazy
on.
stuff, bro.
And he
T-Mac
played
was crazy.
in Magic, guys. People forget about T-Mac playing in Magic with was
Penny.
it Penny with Penny.
Yeah, Penny
Ah,
Hard.
Forget about that. And he played in Toronto with Vince.
Yeah, with Vince,
Yeah.
the cousins actually.
And
The
there was
cousins.
just consistent. He was
Yeah.
consistent every time. I didn't like him coming back to San Antonio when he was already big. I think he should have just ended his career in China and just took it easy. But it's T-Mac. I think that's also played a downgrade to what his career.
Yeah, true. It was short, but like in that short spell, he was amazing. He was amazing.
Yeah, he was.
But don't you guys also think Kyrie deserves a nod?
No, not
No.
yet.
No.
Are you for real?
Not yet. Not yet,
Bro, yeah,
dog.
Brandon Roy, guys. Brandon Roy,
Not-
old school.
Yeah.
As much as he didn't play too much, Brandon Roy was beast back in the days now for Portland. So Kyrie is just winning
Yeah.
one championship with LeBron.
Yeah. Not yet, bro.
LeBron.
Yeah,
It changes the dilemma. If you won a championship without LeBron, he had a chance. He went to your team, Boston Celtics,
yeah,
messed up that whole
Mm.
team completely.
It does.
Everything Kyrie goes to, he's a virus. He's a
Yeah.
virus, and whether you like it or not, but even if you put him in a team that he's willing to play, he's going to be a virus amongst other players.
He hasn't done more than he hasn't done enough to be he's not even close really in my eyes to be in that top 75. He hasn't done enough.
Nah.
and
hasn't
then
done enough.
guys, Dame Lillard.
Yeah. I personally, maybe my opinion is biased, but he's my favorite player. But I
Dame
think he does.
overplayed.
That's a
Dame
biased
overplayed.
ass fucking just
Yeah.
opinion,
Dame
man.
Lillard, bro. When
Biased.
he came through, I was like, Dame. I'm not saying he's a whack player. Dame
No,
is-
not a whack. Top 100, yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect him to be
Top
75 as well. I didn't expect to see him on that top 75. Honestly, yeah.
You see,
But-
so even Clay Thompson, you see, even with Dwight Howard, bro, like when guys like Aboban, like AD, as well as Lillard are being picked over him, it's yeah, man, it's as if there's someone in the who just doesn't like Dwight Howard, who's just like, what?
But it's because I get it. There was a time where Dwight Howard was just not a grand player. He was just causing issues.
floating,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why.
Floating
Yeah, he
in
had
the NBA, bro.
he had this run where he was just not doing very well. So maybe that affected everything.
Yeah. I know, true, and as well, I think it's sorry. Were you
Yeah,
gonna say
I
something?
think also I want to add. I think Melo also made that top 75 because of a contract he signed with the Hawks where he didn't play a game. That 85 million. I give him props for that. Now you Melo. Bam Kokela full out that money without playing a single game.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. But at the same time, I also think even with Dwight Howard, unfortunately, he in his prime, the league began to change. The three became a very, very important um, what again
Factor of the
Yeah.
game, yeah.
factor of the game. I mean, that's part of the reasons why Steph Curry deserves to be there because he's the one who was like, you know what? I mean, I ain't as big as you niggas, but I can shoot the
Nah,
ball.
nah.
You
Steph
don't
has
think?
done for me. Yeah, Steph has done more than enough to be on that list because
Yeah,
he's not just a good shooter; he's a good point guard. So, and he's a
yeah,
champ, and he's been in the same team. Like he ticks all the boxes to be on that top 75.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's
Two-time
definitely on that list, man.
MVP, yeah, even two-time MVP,
You know what I
like you
mean? Like
said.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's a
yeah, yeah,
no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
yeah. And then, guys, did you watch the game?
All
or
Star
you
game.
yeah,
The
the
All
All
Star game.
Star.
I
Yeah,
watched it, but also it was boring as well, man. It was.
yeah.
I mean, Steph was having fun. It was like there were moments, but it's just boring. Like I said, these guys are acting too fresh for the All Star game or for All Star weekend, bro. They're all just acting fresh, bro. I don't know. That's
Photo,
just what I was
photo
getting.
shoot basketball, bro. These guys are there for the
Ish.
photos, probably
Yeah,
whatever, bro. Photo shoot basketball. You saw even with Steph, like we said, Steph was having so much fun, bro. And I'm looking at
Mm.
all the images from those as they're saying this is a coldest image. Some of them are cold, man. Some of those images give you chills. But
yeah,
it's at the end of the day, you can see who came to play. Embiid came to play.
Mm.
Embiid
Yeah.
yeah,
really wanted that.
Mm.
That's
Uh,
title, and Steph just spoiled it for him, unfortunately.
yeah. And then the new guys also came to play Dejounte.
Yeah,
yeah,
He was flying, dunking Jar and them.
yeah,
But yeah, people
Melo
just.
too, man.
Oh
The man had
yeah,
30,
yeah.
18 points.
Hey,
18 points, bro, and that
yeah.
was
You
nice.
see, so that's yeah, man.
yeah,
But I don't know, man. The vibes weren't there for this All Star weekend.
yeah. And then, guys, your take on the fans booing Steph and Aisha?
Wait, why did they boo him? What happened?
It was in the right
Ah,
place.
sorry.
It was in the right place.
What you mean? It wasn't the right place.
No, you can't advertise your new show at the All Star Weekend. It wasn't the right place. People aren't there to know what he. No one cares
Yeah,
about Aisha. Let's not lie about it, guys. The only
yeah.
reason why she's relevant is because of Steph. If she
Of
dated
course.
even any other
Who's this?
NBA player,
Who's
the
this?
Uh,
Steph Curry's wife and him,
Oh yeah. No, no, no.
they're not
yeah,
ready.
She's cooks, but no. I mean, we don't
yeah.
No,
really
bro, she cooks, bro. I got to say, have you seen
Yeah,
South
we don't
African
really
women
care.
cook, bro? South African women dombolo of it. Eventually dombolo. Then we'll be like, yeah, bro, you can cook, Aish. Don't come here and say you're doing steamed bread through fucking so what you call it? Air fryer. No, bro, no. We want
Yeah.
you to get your hands dirty. Your hands dirty. No, that's the right place. Instead.
Yo, bro,
What
that's so
show is this?
awful.
What show is this that they're promoting?
Bruh, no one cares, bro.
No
I
one
had more
cares.
fools.
So Aisha tried to promote her show, and then everyone was like, "Shut up."
Yo, they booed.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
I agree. Then I agree with Tabo, man. That's just random. I mean,
and as well, it was so bad as well, bro. I felt oh, that's so bad. Like,
but
man.
as guys, I don't mean this is gonna side, but Aisha, man, she hasn't created the best reputation for herself. It's just
Yeah.
historically speaking. So I don't
Mm.
know, man. Maybe it's
I'm
just
waiting
that
for
as
the
well.
divorce. I'm waiting
Huh?
for the divorce, guys. I'm waiting for the
I
divorce.
don't think so.
I'm waiting for the divorce
I
where
don't think that.
she's just gonna cash in. Man, Dell lost half of everything.
Really?
Steph Curry is next. Man, that lady, she was already dating someone the moment they officially done anything.
Yeah.
At some point, it
I
doesn't
don't
matter
think
any
Aisha and Steph will divorce. They seem to really like each other. So
Yeah,
let the
Steph
kids
won't.
grow. Let
Steph
the
won't
kids
do that.
grow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Steph won't do it. Baby
Yeah,
Steph,
Steph won't.
he's in love. But let the
Mm.
kids grow and let the kids be independent, bro. And like, when the
Yeah.
kids start noticing, okay, my dad is actually this big, What is mom
Yeah.
doing? What is mom doing? Now they're questioning mom's everything. They're like,
Yeah.
watching. It could
But
be 15 or something. I guarantee you. Write me
yeah,
down
but
on this. She's gonna take half of everything. She's waiting for Curry
Ace.
to sign that big contract, that third big contract.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
he is, yeah. He's on his last year, so they're gonna bump the cheese up, bro. Especially if
Mm.
Golden State wins the chip. Yo,
He's
yo,
gonna
he's gonna have
retire
a
as WSW.
He's gonna have the largest contract in basketball history. I'm sure he's gonna be like the first player to hit 50 bar a season.
He's the highest paid right now, no?
Yeah.
Number
He's
one.
on like 35. I think he's gonna take it to 50, dude. Because really,
Yeah.
if the Golden State wins, bro, like what can management really say? It's like. But at the same time, speaking on Aisha as well, I just feel like okay, when you look at LeBron's wife, she understands Ugutil King James is a brand on his own. So in a way, she's like we never come for LeBron's wife because Agasfagi ain't having
She's very chill.
yeah, she's
know
reserved
her
behind
to
the
that
scenes,
extent. Yes.
and that's it. Whereas I feel like with Aisha, in a way, she's trying to be famous,
But she kind of low key is, man, and
Yeah.
that's the problem is because
Mm.
she comes from like Steph and Aisha come from very conservative backgrounds, like very Christian backgrounds. I think they even met at a church,
Yeah.
you know. So I think this is obviously new to Steph, but I think it's also new to Aisha. So she just doesn't know how to navigate this,
Yeah.
like she just doesn't know how to navigate it, the fame of it, because she has a history of doing weird things.
Yeah.
So I think the reputation contributed to the bullying as well, like not Aisha though, not her, you know what I mean, because she
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
history of just being very weird in the limelight, and I think people
Yeah.
she's become slightly unlikable in the
Basically.
limelight, because obviously I don't know her as a person.
She's beautiful. She knows she's beautiful. She just needs
Yeah,
to cut the shit out.
she
Just shut up
exactly,
and play the
bro.
role. Play
That's
the role.
it,
What
bro.
Vanessa Bryant played the
Mm,
role as a family member, as a
bro,
mother. Play a role
Yeah.
as what Savannah
bro,
is doing. Play a role as
dude.
Shaq's wife. All
Mhm.
of those guys. All of those guys are successful already. They were
Exactly. Like
successful even
you
without.
have nothing to worry about. Like everything is sorted. Just live your
Yeah.
life for energy as my girl. We
Yeah.
good.
100%.
Yeah, because even if you look at Antetokounmpo's wife or fiance, can touch
Low
chill
key.
vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Just he knows good okay, it's my man. It's what he does. He
Come on,
treats me
bro.
grand. And that's one thing I like about today's NBA players is that back in the day, NBA players had the history of being very like weird dudes to their wives. Like they'll
Yeah.
cheat. These new NBA players are family men, bro. They're just all about their
Yeah.
women and their kids, bro. Look at Demar, look at Damian. They all just
Look
about
at
family, bro.
even
Well
Giannis,
behaved.
bro. After
Yeah,
the game,
Giannis.
with his
There's none of that
son.
play. There's none of
Yeah.
that bad boy playboy stuff. These guys just want to be family men, bro. Like we're in a
Yeah.
good place as NBA players. So, yeah, like just relax and enjoy, man. Like everything is sorted, literally, bro. Like until the day you die, probably. So there's no
Yeah.
need for these things. Like it's yeah, and I think Steph also is very soft spoken. Like he always seems so soft spoken around Aisha. That's why I'm Saba in a way. Like he's got this
I'm
thing of
shy
like
with them. I'm shy with
he's got this thing. He's got
You
this
need
thing where
to
it's almost like he doesn't want to say anything, but like he just has this very soft spoken nature towards Aisha and Angaz. I don't know, man. They just need to
Yeah.
be aligned and just know who's the boss here, and let's keep it
Yeah.
moving.
And that's
But yeah,
what and yeah, and that's how it is, Minzy. It's a partnership,
it's a
bro.
partnership,
It's
man.
like Scottie Pippen and Jordan. Scotty
Yeah,
understood that homeboy is the leader here. Same thing in
yeah.
Real Madrid with
yeah,
just to sidetrack to football, Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo, both exceptional
Yeah.
players. But Benz
mm,
understood his role that bro, if I play like this, we
yeah.
will win Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
And
And
also,
yeah,
it's also more about alignment than
mm,
leadership, because if you look at like Savannah and LeBron, it just feels like they're very much aligned. Because Savannah is very intimidating. Like if you see her, you're kind of afraid of
Yeah,
her.
bro.
Even she has this
yeah,
demeanor about her, and you can tell that her and LeBron they're vibing. They just know they're aligned. Uti masla, this is what we do. When you hear this, is what we do. And it doesn't feel like she's always subordinate of LeBron. They just feel like a team of people just making this work. I mean, since high school even. So you know what I
yeah.
mean. So yeah.
Yeah, for the longest time, for the longest time. But at the same time, even when Draymond Green was also introduced, the fans also booed Green. So I feel like it's that Golden State
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's the Cleveland Golden State thing,
Even
obviously. I mean,
yeah,
Golden
that
State
plays a
thing
part.
as well, yeah, man.
Yeah, it
For
plays a
Damon
part.
Green, I believe that nothing personal, nothing personal to
Yeah,
Green. It was just that Cleveland and him kicking people. That's it.
yeah, he was a bit aggressive. He was like and he's
Yeah,
emotional.
you
Look
know,
at Draymond.
yeah,
Yeah,
and they
I
lost
remember
at
that
the
whole thing.
same time. We need to remember Cleveland lost, so Cleveland could have had
Mm.
their first championship quick earlier. Golden
yeah.
State stopped them in their tracks quickly on the
Mm.
spot, and like, yeah, bro, we're cutting this thing right now. in and out.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. So
Yeah.
for them, yeah, 100%. Maybe a bit of Steph, it played a role, but it was mainly what you call it? Her name again, bro.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but that dog, it is what it is. I mean, now myself, I also don't. Ish, I just feel like the All Star weekend in ish. It's just
Mm.
it's not the same, bro. It's not as competitive as how
Dude,
it
it's not.
how it was, back in the day where teams would actually defend, like people would actually teams would actually go at each other, bro. When it was
Mm.
Eastern Conference, this is Western Conference, like those were the days, bro. But hopefully, but I'm not sure if hopefully maybe these new generational like this new generation of players, I don't think they like your no, not Vince Carter. Who's this? Like your KGs, your Allen Iversons. Those guys used to play with heart. Like it was always about heart and not
Yeah.
messing around. But yeah, it
Yeah.
is what it is, gentlemen. And of course, the next round of games, begin on Thursday morning. I'm playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully, my boys can do the job.
Just to stop you,
Celt
you
as
know,
in
the
Celtics.
Nets,
Yeah, we're playing
yeah.
against it. Yeah.
Did you hear the Nets who they signed? Did you see who
Who
the
this?
Nets signed?
Dragic,
Dragic.
Goran Dragic.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, then,
listen, man, guys. If the Nets don't win a chip, they must just all
Come
fuck off.
on,
Really,
come
they
on,
must
bro.
just leave, bro.
I think
Like at
that
this
that
at,
was a nice
at this
piece.
point, they must just shut it down. If they don't, they must just fuck off, bro. They must fire Steve
yeah,
Nash. Like seriously, like man has had like, yo, man went to coaching private school, man, like for free on scholarship, bro. And he's still dropping the ball. Like he can't not lose. He can't lose this final. He must at least get to Game 7 NBA Finals or take the chip. Like
yeah,
with these key
Yeah,
players, bruh. He's got that
yeah,
team
true.
is looking amazing. Potentially,
Yeah,
that team looks
true.
amazing, dude.
Yeah,
So
I
I,
know.
bruh, there's no
I know, no,
excuses for
even
them, man.
even the Celtics are looking amazing as well.
Ah, I mean,
All-Star break. Let's see All-Star break, bro. I'm playing the clip. I'm playing the Clippers. You
yeah,
know, so I we'll see.
yeah, no, we'll see. I know, gents, pretty much covered everything that I wanted to discuss. Thank you so much for availing yourselves, gents. Yeah, man, and hopefully when the NBA returns, it comes back with heat. I wanna see, like, the race to the playoffs. It must be very
Yeah,
interesting.
mm.
And hopefully the Lakers don't make it to the playoffs.
take it
But
easy, bro.
anyway.
I
Easy.
think they will make it, but it's gonna be one hell of a fight to stay there, bro. But they're
It's
gonna make
going
it.
to be a fight, bro. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
dog fight, bro.
Oh,
You know,
dogfight,
I know.
but we will make it. That's all that matters. What Menzi says is that's all that matters. Not what it says. We
Yeah.
will make it.
I know, no standard, gents. Thank you so much for availing yourselves. Guys, please like,
Yeah.
share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.
Thanks, bro.
Oh yeah.